Hey everyone, thank you so much for being here with me. I wanted to just kind of come to you quickly with just a little bit of stuff that I've been picking up on, some things that are feeling intuitive, and a lot of change coming with the eclipse on the 8th, which is Monday, I believe. And so I've been really feeling it all in the last few weeks, but more recently, even as recent as today, I've been feeling a bit of like a huge change, feeling what is coming, feeling into the changes that are upon us. And I feel like with this eclipse that's coming in a few days, that we're going to start to feel and see things shifting in our lives. And I do believe that for all of us, there will be shifting in regards to relationships, relationships within ourselves, with other people, with our family, with maybe forgiveness, mending fences with people, if that makes sense. And it feels like for those things that, and I don't want someone to get upset and say, oh, I'm never going back to that person, I can't talk to them. It's not necessarily about that. There is the changes that are coming are whatever needs to go away will go away, whether or not you take the action or the universe intervenes, or if God comes to your rescue somehow. But things will definitely be put away. They'll be put aside and moved out of your path. I know for me, sometimes that's scary, thinking about that, but it's also scary to think that I would be stagnant for the rest of my journey here. And so looking at the potential for changes is actually a very healthy thing to do. It does feel like with these changes, there are people in our lives exiting, depending on the situation. For some of us, it's career. Some people are exiting. Maybe we're exiting out of a certain job or place. Some people will be moving physically away from where you are now, maybe a new dwelling, a new home, a new apartment, a new city. Some of you will be going into some sort of learning, continuing education, or getting a degree somehow, getting a certificate, some kind of training, going into something new. This is all about new, because our soul doesn't like to sit still. And so there are necessary changes coming into our lives, into our paths, into our career. There have been some things that I think I said in one of the readings, I don't remember which sign, but I feel like for a lot of us, there is change in regards to healing from grief, moving into a more, how do I say this? Yes, we miss those that we've lost, and that never goes away, but there are some things that are shifting, and things that maybe we have felt along the way, that maybe guilt or something, I should have said this, or I should have behaved this way, or I shouldn't have done that when they were alive. But I do feel that Spirit is here to say, along with all these shifts, is the exiting of guilt feelings, of maybe suppressed emotions. So there is a beautiful cleansing and shifting of those feelings that is also coming in for us, okay? I do feel a sense of excitement. And I will tell you that in the last few days, I have been emotional, really missing my son, and knowing that for me, it's not good to suppress my emotions. It's better to just let it out and cry if I need to not push away memories, but to let them be. And so if you're going through something like this, don't resist it. Let it be. let yourself grieve, let yourself let go of things, but know that memories will always be there with you. And I feel like whatever has to be let go, it will. I've gone through shifts in my journey, my spiritual journey, where I have felt like I can't stop crying. I just don't, why can't I shake this? And it's really not a matter of there's something wrong with me. It's more, no, there's something good with you. You're releasing things that need to be released. You are exiting a part of your life that was keeping you back or holding you back or keeping you in grief or whatever it was. Or feelings, whatever the feelings were that weren't negative, that were stopping you in your path. And so those are the things that are here for you or are coming shortly. I do feel that with this eclipse coming up, it feels like a huge transition. I'm not going to say it's happening on the day of the eclipse, but I'm going to say it brings in some changes. For some of you, it will be swift and abrupt changes. It could even be shocking to some of you. There could be announcements like work or even on the in the world stage. There could be shocking announcements or things like that going on. There is a very real sense of coming together with something, and I do believe that that is all part of this path forward, this progress in our paths, and moving into something new. And as they say, nothing lasts forever. But I will say that's not true. Our souls do go on forever. But while we're in these lifetimes, things do come to an end so that we can continue to grow and learn in this on this path. And it does feel like this is a huge. Our journey is just a big classroom, learning, growing, experiencing, and applying that knowledge to things in our lives and things coming into our lives, so that we don't go backwards. And once we've learned from certain things, we don't, how do I say this? We don't have to go back and experience them again. And so for a lot of you, I will say that I do feel like some of this is monetary, financial. For some of you, it could be your health. It could be your perspective on love, giving and receiving, and feeling worthy. I do feel a lot of this is self-love, which leads to these big, grand changes in our lives, okay? But if you're feeling emotional, if you're feeling unexplained feelings, you don't know what they are, it's your soul stirring things up to move things so you can move forward, okay? Like I said, don't get panic and think, oh my God, I've been married for like 30 years and they're divorcing me. No, that's not necessarily true. But I will say that there could be upgrades in your relationship as far as, things getting better. For those of you who aren't in a committed relationship, it could be that you're ready for a committed relationship that you are worthy of, that you are in, maybe you've been dreaming of. So I do believe that those things are out there and they're coming, okay? It does feel very, very much like these changes are divinely timed, and they are necessary in our lives. I do feel it's a beautiful time. Change can be scary, but it can also be very beautiful. And so I just wanted to share that with you quickly. I'm on my lunch break right now, but I wanted to come to you. I've been really feeling that this morning. And just this swift change, like, maybe you've been feeling tired, exhausted, mentally drained, sad, whatever it is. But something shifts and you come out of it. I'm telling you, there's some big reveal in our lives in different ways for each of us, but it is a reveal, something that maybe you didn't think of, something that maybe is like a lightning, a eureka moment or something like that. But all of these things are coming in to lead us into bigger, better, greater blessings and abundance in our lives. Okay, I just wanted to share that with you, and I can't wait to be with you again. And on Sunday I will give another maybe I'll give another message about the pre-eclipse and see what Spirit has to say in a longer message for all of you. Please enjoy your day and days ahead, and know that you're never ever alone in anything. Know that you have your soul tribe, you have people to support you. Be kind to your fuzzy friend, your furry friends. Your animals love you. I don't know why I needed to say that, but I did. Know that they are companions too. And know that you are worthy of the best that the universe could ever give you, the best, more than you could ever want or wish for. You are priceless. Love and light to all of you. Until next time, namaste.